Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis.
I can see the future!
Really nice trading day today. I hope everybody made some green. In my last video, Uncle Charles talked about how we had the false breakdown setup of this 1 year trend line from a year ago, October 2022 low. We broke it down, recaptured it in the last update last Friday when we had that nice short squeeze, and today the market showed some follow through. As far as the intraday setups went, using Uncle Charles levels that I give you guys and I also use myself. My first trade of the day was not a successful one, okay? On Uncle Charles' trading channel, I'm not going to act like my trading plan is 100%. I do not hit every trade, okay? Got the breakout of 428. It managed to go as high as 29.13. I had a target at 429.6 on the first one. Did not hit my target. And then over here, it broke down 428 where I was forced to cut loss. Okay, we do not bag hold losers. Sheeps do not do that. All right. But yeah, we use these levels not only for entry, but also for exits, but not just for exits to take profits, but also to cut loss. So I entered 428 breakout. It broke back down. My trade setup was invalidated. I cut loss. Keep in mind, in hindsight, obviously I should have held it. But I'm trading in real time. I can't see the future, even though there's people who think they can see the future. Anyways, so I cut loss, good risk management. However, I was overall bullish above 426.5 in the 425 level, mainly because my 1 year trend line was recaptured. It had a false breakdown setup on the higher time frame. So because of that, I wasn't really looking to enter puts unless the price action broke down 426.5 or 425. As you guys can see here, this pink line is my 426.5 level. It never broke down. Instead, gave us an intraday false breakdown setup. One of the greatest trade setups of all time. Recaptured 428. I was able to take most profits up here at my next target, around 429.6. It's close to 430. It was a very nice trade. Nice level-to-level move from there. Okay, I took most profit, definitely left a runner. The reason why I left for runners is because we had this intraday trend line on the smaller time frame. When I trade, I reference the daily chart and the weekly chart, support and resistant levels. But to see these, these trend lines and I guess you could say structure on the intraday, it helps add to the conviction of if I'm longing or if I'm shorting or not. In this case, we saw a breakout that made me want to hold on to my runners a little bit longer. And it worked out towards the end of the day, getting up to 432.88. 12 cents shy of my 433 target. Okay, that's not too bad. Not bad for a guy that doesn't have a crystal ball, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so where do we go from here? As of right now, there's no reason to be bearish just yet. According to the charts, no reason to be bearish just yet. Yes, I know if you watch my video long enough yesterday, I talked about seasonality yesterday. And according to seasonality, this is still tracking with seasonality with this push upwards. And then we're supposed to get a dump. Let me look up seasonality. Seasonality. So I give you guys a picture right here. Okay, so yeah, the pop up to the upside on the first to second week of October, followed by a drop to the downside. It could CPI be the catalyst for this drop? It could be, okay? But no matter what we think can happen in the future, price action must give us the confirmation. All right? So when do rallies end? When do moves to the upside end? It usually ends when support breaks down. Okay? So far we've been breaking out resistant levels. So where did it close at? Just below my 433 level, around 432.2-ish. That makes support at 431, and that critical fib level from the macro level at 429.6. Those are the first support levels. Okay? If we break those down, possibly, of course, 428 would be in play, but possibly a back test of the 1 year trend line would be in play as well. It's actually around 427. 427. It's actually at 427 for tomorrow. Okay, guys. So bears, if you need that, if you're looking for confirmation, for bearish confirmation, you want to see what you really want to see is a breakdown of the 427 level. All right. As long as above, this false breakdown setup stays intact. All right. So for tomorrow, for more upside, 433 must clear to put 435. That was August 25th pivot low in play. And then put 437.4ish. That's my next fib level, 78.6 fib level. Gap fill is at 438.5ish. And then got 440 to 442, 443.3ish, and so on up above, okay? But the point is, for more upside, SPY needs to get above 433, all right? That's the bull case scenario. As far as the bearish case scenario, like I said, break down support. We need to see the change in the price action behavior. Bullish behavior is when we break out resistant levels. Bearish behavior is when we break down support levels, okay? 431, 429.6, and especially that 427 level based on the 1-year trend line. If it breaks back below 427, bears take back control with 425 in play, 423.5, 422 in that critical buy zone at 420. All right, where's that 200 daily moving average at? It's at 420. 200 daily moving has been creeping up. So, okay, I believe the next big leg down, like September, second half of September style, the next big leg down possibly will come if that 420 level fails. All right, guys, but we'll take it one level at a time, the same way with life, one day at a time. All right, tomorrow, bullish above 433. Bears take back control below 427. As of right now, bulls are still in control, at least for the short term, okay? Triple Q cleared my next fib level. I mentioned to you guys yesterday. 365 clears, look to long. It managed to go as high, a little level move to 367, okay? We got to take what the market give us, no greed. Now, the next resistant level is at 369 based on this orange trend line that traced all the way back to January of earlier this year, okay? 369 is a critical level for Triple Q based on that trend line. It could just be back testing. We may get some selling pressure. Trust the selling pressure if we break down support level. So if it gets above 367, test 369. Trust the rejection of 369 if we break down 367, especially 365. All right? Make sense? Above 369 is a recapture. That's a bullish recapture. Don't argue with the price action if it breaks above, okay? But it's supposed to drop. We just did the back test thing. Hey, it could also recapture. You guys know the false breakdown, the false breakout, all that happy stuff. So above 369 is bullish with 371, 373, and 375 plus in play, all right? Around that is my blue trend line. Around 375 to 375.5 is around there, okay? We could get strong reaction from the bears if 369 clears, okay? As far as the bear case scenario, gotta drop back below 365, 363, and especially 360.3 to 361 zone, okay? Below 360.3 would be bearish, with 359, 357, and 355 back in play. That's the levels I got in analysis, trade ideas, whatever you want to call it. That's what I got for you. IWM, this morning I mentioned to my Discord members, I had a yellow trend line here. Friday, we back tested that yellow trend line. Didn't quite look bullish just yet. Looked like a textbook back test of a previous loss level, or in this case, trend line. However, today we closed back above that trend line. That is a false breakdown setup. For IWM to show follow through tomorrow, 173.5 to the 174 zone must defend as support. As long as above, stay bullish with 175, 176.5, and 177.7 and 179 in play above. Okay, don't get bearish on me unless we break back below 173.5 and especially 172. If those levels are lost, bearish 170 and 169. 170. What's this level? 168.7, and then 167.5 below that, all right? Tesla got an inside daily candle setup here. The range is 261.6 down to 250.6. So that's $11 range there. Interesting. Above 261.6, okay, would be a breakout of the mother candle. If it does, 263 is in play. Above 263 definitely looks long with 265, 267, and 268.5 in play. If you want to get bearish, what bears really need, especially for the medium term, especially if you're a swing trader, what bears really need is a breakdown of 250.6. But the levels before that are en route first would be 258, 256.5, 255, 253, and then maybe after below that we can go test 250.6. All right, you can short the breakdowns of these support, play it level to level, but bigger move, I think a bigger sell-off will come if 250.6 is lost. We could drop down to 247, 242, maybe down to 240.7, all right? Below 240.7, we're likely getting a lower low, guys. Apple, after clearing that 175 level last Friday, we got a little bit more upside, getting close to that 179.3 level. Pretty close. If it can clear tomorrow, 180.7 and 183 are in play. 183 is my blue trend line here, and also my 50% fib level, and also a gap fill. So 183 is a critical resistant level to watch for Apple, okay? If we test it, bears want to see a rejection. Trust it if it breaks down support. If we break above, it's likely this correction is over and we could head up higher, all right? For the bear case scenario though, support is at 178, 176.5, and 175. Especially below 175, I would be bearish, targeting 172.5, 170, and 167.6. Below 167.6, we're likely getting a lower low, okay? NVDA inside daily candle setup is a big range, 457.8. We can round it up, 458 down to 440, okay? That's an $18 range. Holy moly, all right? So it did close around 452.6. I have support at 451 and 449. If those levels fail, look to short play at level to level with 447, 445, and will likely drop down to 441. That's my orange trend line here. Below 441 is bearish. I'll favor 437 and a test of 435 is below that, all right? Bull case scenario is that it clears resistance as usual, starting with 453, 455, and 457. All right, 0.5, 457.5. And above that, would put 460 in play. 460 is the fib level. All right, mother candles, what, 458? So yeah, 457.5 to the 458 zone. That will be the critical resistance level to watch. Above that would be bullish. 460 would be in play. 464, 466, and will likely go test 468 as well. Google showing some more follow through on the bullishness. As long as above 138, stay bullish on Google. 140.3 is in play with 142 above that. All right, only get bearish below 138 and especially 136.5. All right, false breakout setup, we get 136.5. Put in 135, 134, and 132.8 back in play. Okay, AMD. This is an inside candle setup here, but it's a weird looking one. Overall, to put it quite simple, 107.5 needs to clear for more upside. Put in 109 and 112 in play. All right. I have support around 105. We did get a low buying pressure there, washed below, but there was buying pressure there. I wouldn't go short unless we get a breakdown of 105. Put in 103 in play, and my yellow trend line is around 102 now. So below 102 is a false breakout setup. All right. Overall, above it is still in breakout mode. Just need 107.4 to clear for more upside. Put in the higher targets in play. All right. And yeah, let's end this with the option flow. Look, I gotta log in. I didn't log in yet. Oh, dark pool orders 429.5. 9 cents away from my 429.6 level. About the same. How much premium was there. 2.7 billion at 429.5. And then we got 2.6 billion at 432.2. All right. So those who like using dark pool levels, definitely add those levels to your charts. Here is the SPY filter for 500k premiums or above. Let's see what we got. Okay, it's very bearish. Uh-oh. Triple Q is bullish. Uh-oh. Divergence. IWM is bullish. Tesla is bearish. Apple. Don't tell me Cheddar Flow's malfunctioning again. Let me just refresh it. Oh boy. Okay, so last time this happened, I had to wait for a minute for Cheddar Flow to get its stuff together. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more content from Uncle Charters, please consider joining my Discord. Other than that, have a great evening. Peace.